All right, so yo, welcome everybody. Welcome to my first official live stream on the channel. What we're gonna be talking about today is the Xbox Showcase. I know I'm like 3 days too late on it, but basically, what we're gonna talk about is not every game that got announced, but kind of the highlights, what I was excited about from it. I also want to talk about the Phil Spencer interview that he did with Ryan McCaffrey from IGN, and then yeah, I also want to talk about the Nintendo Direct. Not too much, obviously, it hasn't been announced yet or anything, but so yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and upload a video, the first video in a while, just kind of explaining like the direction of the channel and everything. It's a lot of changes as you can see from the background and everything. So um, definitely going to try and get a video out just to show what's going on with the channel, what's changing, what's staying the same, everything like that. Because I've spent a lot of time, a lot of money while I wasn't recording and things like that. And I want to make sure that, I'm providing the best content out available and that, everybody gets what they, come here to see and what people come to see out of their, YouTube creators and stuff like that. So, but real quick, let me just tweet that we are live. Need to figure out how to do that. Share. There we go. Just type real quick. I don't know what happened. That's not a good sign though. I don't see anything saying I need to lower anything. Not sure. All right. Well, anyway, I was just tweeting out that we're live. See, that tweet went away somehow. Okay. But anyway, so we just start with the Xbox showcase and like the highlights and everything. So I'm just looking at the list. We can look at the list together right now. So right here, this is an announcement of everything that was announced. This is the list right here. So we don't have to talk about every single thing, but so Call of Duty Black Ops 6, obviously, it was the worst kept secret in the world. It finally got announced, and I've said it before, I haven't really been into Call of Duty for a number of years, probably since high school. I think Black Ops, no, Modern Warfare 3, I think was the last one that I actually purchased just because I just felt like it got very repetitive and I just got over it and I feel like Call of Duty's kind of turned into like when like people don't necessarily hate the Cowboys, but you hate Cowboys fans. I feel like that's kind of what Call of Duty turned into. It's like I don't know, just everybody that was into it and stuff. It's like the same people that buy Call of Duty every year. That's all they play. Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, stuff like that. So it's I don't know. I got turned off by it, but just from the showcase, it seemed really good. Like they're putting their money into it. We've heard that they spend more time developing it as opposed to you know where they used to come out every single year and everything like that. And after the Modern Warfare 3 DLC situation last year, it's good to see them actually spending the time. The campaigns definitely going to be dope. Black Ops campaigns are always dope. I love Call of Duty campaigns. I know everybody likes Warzone and all this kind of stuff, but definitely looking forward to that. Indiana Jones in a Great Circle. We got like a 5 minute like trailer, but it was like kind of like movie type thing, like a cutscene out of a movie. It wasn't too much gameplay, but that was cool to see. Like that's the direction they're going to have it. It definitely has that charm of Indiana Jones and stays true to the franchise. So a lot of people are going to be happy with that. I can't wait to play it. No release date yet though, so we're gonna see that with a lot of these games that there just weren't release dates. I have kind of grown to not get too mad about that because it's like we already know it's going to come out in 2024, 2025, whatever they announce it, it's just a matter of the day. It's just like, you know, I think they do that because they don't know the exact date, but I don't think it's also like, oh, it's going to get delayed or anything. We just got to wait. As long as it says 2024, I know it's going to be hard for them to fit all these games in, with 6 months left, especially most of these coming out in the fall, but we'll just have to see. So this one, Gears E Day, got spoiled for me because I was out, so I couldn't. Like I said, I didn't have the computer set up to stream or anything, and I was gonna watch it. But Gears E Day, I was searching the live stream or the showcase to watch it myself, and I saw this pop up, so I kind of already knew what it was gonna be about. But this was probably the biggest surprise outside of say outside of Perfect Dark, even though some people kind of knew it was going to be there. So we all thought it was going to be either Gear 6 or what do you call it? A like collection, kind of like the Master Chief collection. So probably like Gears 1 through 3 or 1 through 5 and Judgment or something like that. But we end up getting a high quality Unreal Engine 5 prequel, and it looks super dope. It was great to see Dom and Marcus back together again. It really made me want. I've been meaning to literally go back and play the first three games again, and this definitely made me want to do that. So I think I might stream that or something. But dope to see that you had the Mad World like piano keys or chords playing in the background, and then they said the coalition said that like this is gonna go back to the roots of like that horror aspect of Gears. Like just think about like what the world was like on E Day. Like everybody was just walking around like it was normal. And then here come emergent souls and the locusts and all this kind of stuff. So definitely looking forward to that. Doom: The Dark Ages. So I will definitely be streaming the first two Dooms soon. That will probably be the games I start streaming after Hellblade 2. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I started that first part of the playthrough. Posted up yesterday, but Doom: The Dark Ages, it was a leak. We already knew it was going to happen, but it definitely looked like Doom times 20. Like everybody knows what Doom's going to be, crazy, that heavy metal rock, carnage, dismemberment, all this crazy stuff. But when it got announced that it was going to be the Dark Ages, everybody thought like, okay, so it's going to be medieval times. Like, is he going to have a sword? Like, what's that going to be like? And it was crazy. Like we saw him, Doom guy running around with Ryan Dragons. He had a gun where he put the skull inside and was shooting it, and the skull pieces was flying out. He had a like Captain America shield with blades on it. He was parrying. Like it's that game's looking really good, and that's definitely coming out 2025. So we start to kind of see what the next I say 2 years, like the rest of this year, 2025, and then maybe 2026, we get to kind of see what that's going to look like. So you got Call of Duty, Indiana Jones coming out this year, Doom 2025. The next game on here, Avowed, which got an extended gameplay look, and I don't know if they do this because um, the showcase is so long and you can't fit everything in, but they got like a separate sit down interview, kind of like what they did with the developer direct, and like 20 extra minutes of gameplay. So we saw like about at the developer direct, people had a lot of questions and things like that, but it seems like they quelled a lot of those fears around what people were kind of worried about as far as the combat and things like that. So that's coming out later. It's rumored it's going to come out in November, so we'll just have to see about that. Diablo, sorry, don't care about. Don't care about Flight Simulator. Don't care about World of Warcraft. Dragon Age, I've never played them, but this was an interesting reveal. So we knew it was going to get revealed at some point because it was supposed to come out fall 2024. But a lot of people thought it would be at Summer's Game Fest, but we ended up seeing it at this showcase. Again, not something I'm like jumping for joy, and I've seen like a lot of Dragon Age fans actually aren't that too happy with it because it's not looking like gritty, like it's looking too jokey. It's not open world, which I mean, I don't know. When it comes to RPGs, it's not a requirement, but a lot of people do want their RPGs to be open world, more expansive and stuff like that. But it's supposed to be like mission based, very linear. So I don't know. We'll have to see when that comes out. But I know a lot of people just want that to come out. Like Bioware, get that game out, and then let's get Mass Effect 5. Let's get that. That's the priority here. We got to see some Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay, which I think this was the first bit of gameplay. I didn't watch the original trailer. I think this might have been the first reveal of some actual like more looking into it before Ubisoft forward and stuff like that. So that was good. Stalker 2. So I've been waiting for this game like everybody else for the last like 2.5 years at this point. We know what's going on over there at the Ukraine and Russia and everything like that. So Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, going to finally be coming out September 5th. It's looking really good. Yeah, I mean, the Xbox was known as like kind of like the shooter box, but it seems like we're getting we're getting back to that, but also with some twists to it. So Stalker 2 coming out, Age of Mythology, don't care about Fable. So Fable, when it got revealed last year, a lot of people were saying like they're questioning was it gameplay or what's going on with it. I just told my mic swallowing. I don't know how